Deadly sexual disease. Have you ever watched a predator who believed they were entirely untouchable finally collide with the absolute devastating weight of cosmic justice? You watched them carelessly destroy pure souls through relentless intimate betrayals, arrogantly convinced that their physical conquests carried zero biological consequences. But the universe has a chillingly exact memory. You watch them project absolute invincibility, treating deep human intimacy as a highly disposable game. But true cosmic justice is never actually blind. For years, they ruthlessly fed on your brilliant divine light while secretly engaging in profound physical deceit. But there is a definitive unbreakable limit to divine tolerance. The exact moment God firmly closes the door to protect your spirit, a mysterious, undeniable, and fatal illness begins to rapidly consume the narcissist. It is a terrifying affliction born directly from their reckless physical indulgence, a heavy manifestation of the massive psychological rot they hid away. They suddenly find themselves violently trapped in a failing body, frantic and terrified of the medical diagnosis they can no longer manipulate or deny. Their sudden illness is a direct, undeniable reflection of the immense psychological torture they deliberately inflicted upon your pure heart. The suffocating anxiety and profound physical exhaustion they now constantly feel is the exact pain they forced on you. Prepare your mind to look directly at the raw, undeniable reality of what happens when divine intervention forces a highly malignant predator to consume their own toxic poison. The untouchable predator is now a terrified, sickly prisoner, completely trapped in a biological cage entirely constructed by their own malice and deceit. You are no longer their victim. The narcissist views intimate physical connection as nothing more than a highly disposable currency. They use their body as a manipulative tool to violently extract temporary validation from a deeply hollow world. Their vicious cruelty toward you was merely a pathetic, desperate attempt to escape the horrifying void. Living entirely inside their own broken brain. Every single time they deeply insulted you or orchestrated a massive cruel physical betrayal in the shadows, their physical body absorbed a heavy toxic shock wave. They entirely ignored the rapidly growing fatal tumor of dark karma manifesting right inside them. This fatal intimate disease is the direct physical manifestation of profound narcissistic mortification. Their nervous system is entirely short-circuiting under the massive weight of their own undeniable toxic reality. This sudden, deeply confusing biological betrayal entirely shatters their massive, fragile, heavily guarded fake ego. They realize earthly medicine cannot cure their dark soul. Their heavily corrupted internal machine is entirely breaking down. The arrogant narcissist eventually hits a terrifying biological and spiritual wall. Their physical vessel is now a prison. They violently attempt to hoover you during this terrifying physical decline. They expect your beautiful empathy to miraculously heal their failing sick biology. This is their absolute most crucial desperate survival test against divine strict justice. But God has already permanently closed that heavy door. The world clearly sees their pathetic reality. The profound empathy you possess is a sacred, and beautiful gift. Do not waste a single, precious drop of pity on the collapsing, miserable abuser. You did not cause their terminal illness. You merely allowed their deeply poisonous nature to finally consume their own physical body. You are a sovereign, magnificent survivor, glowing brilliantly with a renewed, entirely untouchable light. As the broken narcissist rapidly fades into total miserable biological obscurity, slowly rotting away in the horrifying prison of their own dying body, you are beautifully beginning to rise. The intense contrast is deeply poetic and absolutely perfectly just. You are safely ascending into a spectacular life. You bravely unmasked the terrifying monster, fiercely surrendered them to the ultimate creator, and successfully watched their grand illusion burn straight to the ground. They utterly destroyed themselves trying to maliciously break your pure spirit. Your brilliant light remains completely untouched forever. Thanks for watching our video. Please do like, comment, share and subscribe to receive more educational videos.